Donald Trump has announced new initiatives to protect Christianity in America, creating a White House Faith Office, a task force against anti-Christian bias, and a commission on religious liberty. The message is clear: Christianity is under attack and needs government intervention to survive. But is that true? When in history has Christianity actually needed protection? And when Christianity has held power, what has that meant for everyone else? Because if we look at history, the real question isn't whether Christianity needs protection. It's whether we need protection from Christianity. When Christianity has had power, what happened? If Christianity has ever truly been in danger, history doesn't show it. What history does show is what happens when Christianity gains control. It doesn't ask for freedom, it demands dominance. Take the Inquisition. The church wasn't defending itself. It was hunting down those who dared to believe differently. People were tortured, imprisoned, or executed for simply questioning doctrine. Look at the religious wars of the Reformation. Millions died in Christian-on-Christian conflicts. Your denomination could determine whether you lived or died. And when Christianity was carried overseas during colonial expansion, it didn't just bring faith, it brought force. Indigenous cultures were wiped out, their beliefs outlawed, their children stolen and reprogrammed in religious schools. And here in America, the Salem witch trials are perfect examples of what happens when Christianity isn't just a faith, but law. Innocent people executed based on hysteria and dogma, their deaths justified by scripture. But it didn't stop there. When the issue of slavery arose in America, it wasn't just economics or politics at play, it was religion. The Bible was used as a weapon, wielded both to support slavery and later to fight against civil rights. Christianity has been on both sides of history, but when it held power, it was rarely on the side of freedom. And what about science? The suppression of knowledge has always been part of the church's control. Galileo, imprisoned for proving Earth revolved around the sun. Evolution, fought against in courtrooms for contradicting biblical stories. Christianity has long punished those who challenge its versions of the truth. And even today, we see Christianity used as justification for denying rights. LGBTQ plus individuals being told they were unnatural, immoral, or simply unwanted. Laws crafted around Christian morality that dictated who can marry, what can be taught, and who can receive services. The pattern is clear. Christianity hasn't been persecuted, it has been the persecutor when given the chance. The government should have no role in religion at all. James Madison warned that even if government power was given to Christianity for noble reasons, it would eventually lead to tyranny. The First Amendment wasn't written to protect Christianity, it was written to protect the people from Christianity's historical overreach. The danger of Trump's religious protection, what Trump is doing today, isn't new. History tells us exactly what happens when the government gets involved in protecting Christianity. It starts with favoritism, legal advantages for Christian organizations. Then comes discrimination. Others find their rights eroded because they don't fit the Christian mold. Then comes enforcement. Christianity doesn't ask for space. It begins governing society by its moral code. Even if that isn't the stated goal, history shows that it's always been the end result. The real danger isn't that Christianity will be erased. It's that it will once again try to erase everything else. Who actually needs protection? If history tells us anything, it's this. Christianity has never needed state protection. It has always thrived without government intervention. But when Christianity gets government power, that's when people start losing their rights, their freedoms, and even their lives. This isn't about religious freedom, it's about religious control. And the ones who really need protection aren't Christians, it's everyone else. If government protects Christianity today, what stops it from controlling you tomorrow? And what happens when those in power decide your beliefs aren't the right ones?